5 things to do to restore a relationship. The reality is that every relationship will have its fair share of ups and downs. The beauty of a relationship is the ability to persevere through both seasons of storms and seasons of sunshine. So what do you do when you face a conflict and when the relationship hits a rough patch? Well, the normal response is to justify that you are right and the other person is at fault. Allow ego to take over and let the small bruise grow into a size of a surgical wound. You choose to wallow in self-pity and wait for the other person to apologize first. Keep score and have the last word. While the above are common and natural reactions, but none of the above resolve a relational breakdown. So what do? How do you restore it? Instead, you got to choose your response to remove the conflict. Number 1, I would suggest that you take time and introspect. Look at the issue objectively. Eliminate emotions and look at it objectively. Remove biases, remove blind spots. And when you eliminate these emotions, you can look at and understand what the real issue is. Secondly, deal with the issue and not with the person. We often make it so personal, isn't it? Every conflict. But you got to address the issue and not so much about who's right and who's wrong. And it's not about scoring points. It's about how do you resolve the issue and solve it once and for all. Thirdly, admit your mistake. The reality is, none of us are perfect. And we often find it so easy to find faults and flaws in the other. But the reality, all of us are flawed. All of us have faults. The moment you and I are willing to own up to our mistake, that I found to be the best way to get the other person along and to resolve the conflict. I would say what else you could do is to be quick to listen. I think one of the reasons why we've been endowed with 2 ears and 1 mouth is that we would listen more than we can actually speak. In the heat of a conflict, our ability to listen just goes down the drain. We just want to speak and speak and speak. But if you can just hold on for some time and choose to not hear, but listen. And there's the difference between hearing and listening. When you choose to listen, it automatically is very therapeutic to the whole communication process, and it helps to resolve breakdowns. And finally, remember this, the one who wins the argument is not the one who has the last word, but the one who first apologizes. That is the one, that's the brave one, that's the honorable person, not the one who has the last word. We have this tendency of having the last word. But if you choose to put your hand up and say, hey, let's get over this, I'm sorry for what I did, that's the easiest bridge to cross over a conflict. Finally, remember that life's too short to hold on to a grudge. The most important thing in life is not a designation, is not even your bank balance, but it is a healthy and a happy relationship. Thank you for watching Leadership Vocabulary with me. I would encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll find content on faith and on leadership. And if this video made sense to you, please do feel free to share this to whomever you think it may be useful to.